Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hard work feels good. Today's video is a setup from start to the finish. You know, this was a trailer that was taken from the dump for free. Broke it all down, took all the wood off that was rotted and damaged. You know, I was using the grinder to get rid of the rot, cut the rot out. Went through the motions of power washing it. There was crazy stuff in there. And then went through the motions of welding it, resecuring the trailer to make it sturdy. After that, primed it and painted it black. Went through the motions of making sure that it was definitely roadworthy. One of the things too, as you'll see in this video, I added a 2-inch coupler on it. It had a 1 7/8 and it just made it difficult hooking it up to the truck and up to the tractor, so I changed it out. Hope you enjoyed the journey, but the rest of the video is my final trip back. I did fail a DMV inspection. There was 1 or 2 things. They told me I needed some plastic sheeting over the wiring, which you're going to see in the video, and they said that I really needed one new tire, so I just replaced both tires. And they said that my wiring underneath needed to be secured. You know, the trailer has treated me really well. I've been using it, you know, into the winter, hauling wood around from the wood pile to the house to picking up some trees down in the neighborhood. It's been nothing but a success. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop me a comment. All right, guys, enjoy the video. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hard work feels good. Today we're going to be doing some minor upgrades to the trailer. I brought it to our local motor vehicle department and failed inspection. They're saying my tires are no good, so I went and I bought 2 new tires. I'll show you those. And they said that with the safety chains, there's new federal requirements where it's got to be 2 separate pieces bolted in 2 separate locations. So we're going to do that. I bought some chains. So to get started, I got some jack stands. I figured to make it easy to get the tires off, I got my air compressor, my Cobalt set, and I've got my Iron Force air tools. So, all right, here we go. Maybe I'll raise it up a bit more. Perfect. Okay, so I got it off the ground, guys. I got it, tires are off the ground, and to make it easier to do the work. Just to give you the heads up, my wiring, it all passed. The wiring worked. I know it looks kind of messy. They did say to zip tie it, which I will. I'll clean it up. But all the lights passed, everything passed. It's just those few things. So, all right, let's get started. So, right off the jump, here are the chains that I got for safety chains. There's 2 pieces of chain inside there with hooks, and the hooks have got to be closed. And then these are the tires that I bought. I'll go through it. I'll get you a part number. I'll post it on there. But this is the tires, and then like I said, I got my air compressor, and I'm going to use, all right, and just so you know, guys, it's 21 millimeter for these lug nuts. There we go. All right. And these are 4 lug nut patterns, meaning 4 lug nuts. So that's what I bought from Amazon to match the tires. And they were saying the tires were no good. There's no play in the ball joints. I can't feel anything. They spin pretty smooth. I don't know if I should pop the top off and grease it. I could do that another time. Right now I really just want to get, you know, past at the motor vehicle so I can start using this trailer. So here's the tires that I got, guys. Let's see if I can get a good spot that you can get the size and everything. So they're 4.8 by 8. These are a little bit heavier duty tires than the old ones. The old ones are rated for just over 500 pounds. These are rated for 745 pounds for max load. So a little bit more of a heavy duty tire than the other one. You know, I'm just going to pick this up a little bit more. There we go. That's easier. All right, let's get these other two. All right. And just hit it on a, always whenever you do this, do it cross. So whatever location you do, go crisscross so that the tire, you really tighten it up. Right, that's on there pretty good. All right, let's go around and do the other side. Okay, this tire is off, so make sure there's no play in the bearing. Spins good, doesn't sound good. That means we gotta put some grease in there. But that's gonna be after I've passed this inspection. I wanna get, like I said, I really wanna get this thing going so I can pass the inspection. They're not gonna hit me for that. They're looking for tires. So much for that, guys. Here we go, guys. All right, let's move on, and we're gonna do the safety chain and go from there. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Take that off. This is the grounding wire for the lights and everything, even though it's grounded through the plug to the truck. Okay, throw that off to the side. All right, so this chain is no good, and just so you guys know, it's got to be two separate pieces, and at the ends they've got to have closable laps so that when it hooks, it won't fall off if it bounces, etc. So like I was saying, guys, these are the safety chains. I went with a bigger safety chain. That was the other thing too, is This was, back in the day, was acceptable. I'm sure this trailer that I got from the dump, I'm sure that it's from probably the 2000, early 2000. So that was acceptable for chain. That's not acceptable anymore. So I went with a thicker chain to make sure I met the requirements. It's pretty heavy duty. And like I said, it's got the little closable laps so that it, when you hook it on, it stays on. So let's see if I could just get these, and it's got to be from 2 different points. You can't do like it used to do, is with holes on top holding the chain. You can't do that. It's got to be 2 separate points. And when you put on your coupler, you got to make sure that the bolts go in 2 different directions. You can't have the nuts on the same side. So I don't know if these bolts are going to be long enough, which I'm kind of a little worried that they're not long enough. If they're not, I've got more, but yeah, these are not long enough. I got some different bolts. I needed longer bolts with bigger washers to obviously bolt down the bigger chain. So let me just get this situated and started. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna hand tight that one, get the second one going, and then we'll hit it with the compressor to really drive it home. Like I said, they got to go different directions. I'll probably cut this off. We'll have to tighten that one down big time. It's a lock nut. I don't have any other nuts. I just want to pass this inspection, guys. So rude. Okay, I don't have, guys, I don't have any. I gotta go get a crescent wrench or something. I don't think that's going anywhere, guys. I can't even move the chain. I don't think that's going anywhere. All right, let's hit the other side. I don't see that going anywhere, guys. I can't even move it. So I think we're in good shape. I hope. So we got new chains. Only thing left to do, guys, is we gotta work on packaging up this wiring and stuff. It's got to be cleaned up. I'm gonna pack this up in here using this stuff I got on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description, guys. But this is supposed to make it better. I know that this is what the motor vehicle wanted. Just kind of get it started. Push it on down, shove it in. And then we could throw a zip tie on it. I'm going to reverse it so I can just slide it on. All right. This is the ground, which I got to hook back up. The wire nut's giving me a hard time. There we go. Okay. I wrapped all the wires in the plastic tubing, which was required by the DMV. They also said I had to secure all my wires underneath, so if you take a look, you can see I put a bunch of clips underneath and screwed them up, so nothing's hanging, nothing gets snagged while I'm towing down the road. The new safety chains are on, they're good to go, and this is just a quick recap from when I started to finish. You can see it was in really rough shape when I brought it home from the dump. Here, as you can see, the wood was in really rough shape. And then here, guys, been using it a lot for moving stuff around the farm. It's been working out really well, making my life a lot easier, bringing in seasoned wood into the house, or even delivering some wood to the neighbors. It's been working out really well. Thanks, guys, for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next upcoming video. It's going to be a John Deere 210. I know I put up a short a while ago, but we're got a complete restoration on it. All right, guys, until next time, see ya.